Hey everyone! Today I'm going to be making some sautéed mushrooms, and I'm going to run through the ingredients and then get cooking. And you can follow along, and if you ever want to give it a try, it's a really nice recipe. Okay, so I got some sliced mushrooms at the store. Typically I get the little mini portabella ones, but those ones weren't sliced, so I just decided to get these ones. And then we're going to use some butter and some garlic. Saute the garlic up, and then get the mushrooms going. And then we're going to put some white wine in it, and then some soy sauce. That's the primary ingredients of the base. And then I'm going to do some of this Spanish molasses here, about a teaspoon of that, and a little bit of this forest honey. That should just give it a little bit of a sweet flavor to it. And then I'm going to put a little oregano in there as well. So those are the ingredients that we're going to be using today. And let's get cooking. All right, we're going to prep our garlic here. I'm going to use 2 cloves of garlic in this dish today. I like to get the outside off, and then I just chop it up. All right, I think that'll do it. All right, we got about 2 tablespoons of butter. We're going to get in the pan and get that melting there, and then we'll put in our garlic. Get this sautéed up. Get this butter melted here nicely. Okay, we got the butter melted. We're going to put our garlic in there. Leave that in there and cook it for, probably a minute or so. I don't want to brown the garlic. I just want to get the flavor of the garlic into the butter. And to me, it looks like I could use a little more oil. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put just a little bit of olive oil in this. There we go. And we'll let that cook. All right. So that's looking pretty good. I'm going to get my mushrooms in there. You want to cover those mushrooms with the oil and butter there. Okay. All right. We got a little bit of heat into those mushrooms now. And then what I'm going to do is I got about a half a cup of white wine. Dump that in there. And I'm going to bump up the temperature. All right, so I'm going to put in about a teaspoon of molasses. Now we're located in Malaga, Spain, so the molasses here is a little bit different. The label indicates that it's molasses from sugar cane. Okay, there's the molasses. And then I'm going to put another teaspoon of this honey in there. It's a forest honey. So about a teaspoon of that in there. Good. All right. And then I get my soy sauce out here. I'm going to put in 2 teaspoons of the soy sauce. Okay. All right. Place that over there. And we're just going to reduce this sauce down until it's just the mushrooms are left, and will have a nice glaze on them. We're letting this reduce down, and it's still got a little ways to go, but we'll just sit here and let it cook down. The sauce is getting nice and reduced now, it's starting to thicken up. I'm just going to keep the heat at a high level here, boil off all of that water that's in the sauce, and then we'll get her thickened up here. Not too much longer. Okay, the sauce is getting nice and thick now, and you can hear the sound of the sizzling is starting to change. It's rather than a boil, it's more of a sizzle now. So the water is rapidly evaporating out of the sauce, and it's getting really thick. And I want to keep stirring it like this and get that sauce to coat the mushrooms nicely. Okay, it's really getting nice and thick now. You can hear it's sizzling nicely. If you look, there's it's getting it's turning brown. It's the sauce, the sugars that are in the sauce are starting to caramelize. You can see the mushrooms start to get brown and really nice. This is what I was going after here. Leave those cook for a little bit here. Get a little caramelization there on the underside of those mushrooms. Not too much. We don't want to burn it. We just want some caramelization there. So I can smell it and hear the sound. It's getting nice. See those brown mushrooms there like that? They're really starting to look nice. And just a little bit more. And that will do it. That is just how I want them. They're looking really nice. That's a nice browning on them. And have a nice light sweet and salty soy glaze on there. And these are going to be very tasty. All right, everyone, we're going to try our mushrooms out here. If you take a look there, you can see they have a nice brown char on them, and a little bit of a glaze on there, kind of a sweet and salty glaze. And we're just going to give these a try. They're very good. You know, the glaze, it's light. You can still really taste the mushrooms, and but it has just a nice you know, that soy sauce and the garlic comes through, and then as well as the has kind of a nice sweet backbone to it with the molasses and the honey. And yeah, these turned out really nice. This is a nice recipe for a night when you're going to have some appetizers and just hang out and relax a little bit.